I pressed the button. There we go. It's also funny. Today is the first day I've actually gotten my fan out again for the stream. It's actually really warm today. Oh my god, it was also worse at my job today at the garden centre. Oh, because literally the roof, you're working inside a greenhouse and oh boy, the heat. It was hot. Anyway, let's go. Do. Boop. Right, let's start claiming everything. Has that been a pain? Yep. Bit of an understatement. do. Boop. Abana. Do. Right, dailies. Sorry, Bell. I need to go do my dailies first. Very important. Much import. Much wow. Let's go, Miyabi. Good shit. Go again. Comedy, action, thriller. Action. Thriller. Fucking hell. Comedy's really high, low down this time around. Okay, boop. Cool, so there's one of our dailies. Our PC's in our conservatory, so there's greenhouse. Oh, ouch. Oh, yeah, Nagi. Sorry, but right now the main story takes precedence. I'm sorry to say. It is. Let's go. Coffee.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
No, have a cup of tea to start your day.
You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Boop. And there's our 400s. I do weekly. Grab that. Boom. Grab that. Okay, free. Claim all. Boom, and P again. Claim all. Claim. There we go. Mornings, evenings are fun. Afternoons when the sun is. Yeah. Definitely. Right. If I remember correctly, there was a code which Pixel put. Yeah, Mockingbird, which we can redeem. Redemption code. Mockingbird. Redeemed. Let's go. Happy names, literally. Considering what, you know, we're going after Mockingbird. So, yeah, I'd say so. Hey, Belle. How you doing? Weiss, let's discuss how we're going to investigate the Exaltists. Let's start by investigating Bringer. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. The commissioner's hasty closure of the case seems a bit suspicious. We should definitely find Juan and get more information first. Charlotte, Zevi. Yeah, I'll go investigate a PubSec. Alright, I'll leave it to you then. I'll also gather some information on the internet. Take care and come back soon, Weiss. Let's go. We're in our business mobile. Beep, beep.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report.
Uh-oh. Looks like we might be coming at the wrong time.
You're here.
Hey! Oh, it's you. What can I do you for? I wanted to ask about Bringer. You saw the news, I'm sure. The commissioners closed the case citing personal misconduct. I already found it strange and wanted to investigate it further, but there's been a lot of obstacles. It's as if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to get involved in this matter any further. Yeah, that sounds suspicious. Yeah, but it could also be my sensitive position. As far as I know, after the case is closed, the items left behind by Inspector Bringer are all sent to the Follow Special Operations for processing. However, those items have already been screened within our bureau, and there's nothing suspicious about them. If you're still worried, you can also go there later and ask. Also, my colleagues at PubSec, most of us have worked with Inspector Bringer to some extent, so they might know something. I would love to investigate with you, but I've been busy lately. There's an organ trafficking case recently, and some other odd missing persons cases as well. No worries, I'll investigate on my own first. Alright, just let me know if you have any questions. Vibey song. I like it, I like it. Hello. I don't know, Debbie. It's concerning. Hello, how can I help you? Do you know Bringer? You mean Inspector Bringer? Oh no, he's not Inspector anymore. I'm not very familiar with him, but I did help organise the things he left behind. Looking at it now, I guess they can be considered his estate. Is there anything special about them? Special? No, just very ordinary things. However, I heard from other colleagues that Bringer had a notebook that he never parted with. But I couldn't find this notebook in these belongings. It's probably lost somewhere. Anyway, everything's been sent to the Hollow Special Operations. I think it was Section 6? Maybe it's because the higher-ups suspect there's a more at PubSec. Ooh. Security boo! Mappa! Hello, citizen. Is there anything I can help you with? You know Bringer? Mr. Bringer? I know. I once caught him in the bathroom secretly recording his to-do list for the next day of tape recorder. Okay, I genuinely thought that was going somewhere very differently as I was reading that. Probably worrying that he would forget otherwise. Is human memory really that short? Or was it just Mr. Bringer? However, if there had been others in the bathroom at the time, Mr. Bringer probably would have done that. It's because I'm a bang boo that I happen to witness something like this. Is there a problem, citizen? Do you know Bringer? About Bringer? Wait, you're not a reporter, are you? I'm just a curious citizen. Oh, good. Bossy's told us not to talk about Bringer. Probably worried about reporters being careless with what they write. I really don't know why he turned out this way. He used to be a good person. Many years ago, after he came out of a hollow, his entire personality shifted. I thought it was because he was injured in the hollow, or had witnessed something terrible. But the operation was very successful. He rescued many citizens from the hollow and emerged completely unscathed. How strange. Do you have any other information? I remember now. Seems like Bringer's had memory issues for a long time. Always forgetting stuff. Back then, we even suggested he keep a diary or something, though I'm not sure if he ever listened to us. I don't know anything more than that, I'm afraid. After inquiring around, you gather a lot of information about Bringer. You share this info with Ju-on and agree to meet at the Hollow Special Operations. Looks like I still need to check the items left by Bringer. I'll head to HSO now. I definitely need to redo my car playlist and add all these new songs to it. Fucking vibey. I'll go and take a screenshot of the background scenery. One idea. Oop. There we go. Section 6 office. Got my apple juice. Sorry, chat. I'm coming up with an idea right now. Getting a couple of screenshots because I have a really good idea for something. How's it going, Danny? There's a Cuckoo and Saba. Childish doodles. Sketch paper.
Today's training.
Hello. We love ideas. We do. We do. You're here. G1 has already told me about the current situation. We have already found all of Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. I heard he had a notebook. A notebook? I don't recall seeing one, but there are a few tape recordings. Our colleagues have already listened to these tapes. They're just routine meetings, minutes and similar recordings. Nothing out of the ordinary. After carefully inspecting the tapes, you find one that feels different from the rest. It seems a bit heavier. Do you need to play these tapes again? There shouldn't be any need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow and PubSec. There shouldn't be any issues. There's one heavier than others. Might be something hidden inside. Oh god, it's Dano. Get out! How you doing, mate? Indeed, this way of this tape is different from the others. Let's take a closer look. After carefully examining the special tape recordings, you discover that there seems to be an encrypted message within. I see. This must be the reason for his weight. But how can we decrypt it? I can try to crack it. Then we'll leave it to you. I'm vibing. How's it going? We vibing, my guy. We fucking vibing. Perfect. Doo-doo. Nice. S. You did it, as expected. Looks like there's new content that can be played on the tape now. That's interesting. I didn't know the secret information could be hidden this way. What secret? Sokaku wants to know. Juan, are you nervous? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about it. After all, he put so much effort into hiding it. There might really be an answer inside. Let's listen to it now then. You're right. No matter what, I have to face the truth.
Alright, let's get started.
The cassette that Bringer left behind starts playing.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words.
Oh.
I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape.
Oh shit.
Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me.
Fuck.
Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there?
You hear a long, raspy and creepy noise.
I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power. Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
Oh. The room is left in complete silence as the cassette finishes playing. Yuan in particular looks crestfallen. Are you okay, John?
Are you okay, Julian? Don't be so down.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just, even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Okay. I never expected the investigation to lead to this. But what exactly are the Exaltists plotting? Regardless, time to head back to the video store and rest for a bit. Then I'll think about the next steps. Can I talk to them? Talk to one of them. The Saba. I really wonder what bring us all back then. If I had known earlier, I could have asked him before drawing my sword. Your sense of humor has improved, Chief. Everyone, I just spoke to Ju Yuan and Popsec. They seem to be very busy lately. Are you talking about their cases tied to Tops? Anyway, it's not that they're our concern. You know, of course, Tops hasn't exactly been peaceful lately. Word is that Popsec's been pulling threads and found something that's connected to those illegal drugs I was tracking. The Mayflowers over at City Admin have been making moves too. In any case, these elites of New Eridu are starting to stir. We might be in for quite a show soon. What I mean is, if Popsec is too busy, some Hollow-related cases will be transferred to us. Ah. Oh. Leave in the hand building, leave. I know I don't have to run to the car, but I like to. Open sesame. Like to, you know, take in all of this. I mean, this area definitely feels like Arasaka, like from Cyberpunk. It definitely made it that vibe. So I got into a fighting game last night. Oh, what game?
I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
Uh-oh. Quick, run upstairs.
I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
Nope. Fuck that shit.
I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
Aye, aye, aye. Oh, Guilty Gear.
We meet
Good game,
again,
good game.
Master Proxy.
Oh.
I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators about some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
You know about that?
So you know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time.
Creepy.
I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings?
Bringer's belongings? Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed. But what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
What do you mean by they?
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
Fine.
All right. I agree to work with you.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Okay, cool. Danny, don't. I've been getting the urge to rewatch Set for the End again recently. I just out of the blue, one of the songs just popped up as I was driving to work, so I ended up listening to the whole entire soundtrack. And yeah, it's fucking hit hard. I might even do another anime night binge watch, just watch the whole entire TwCory. You still have anime to catch up on? Yes, Sebby, yes I do. Let me quickly load up my anime list. Hold up. Please hold. Literally, if I go here, boom. Watching, 55. This one, 143 days. 660 days is how long I've been meaning to watch this one. 155, 87, 329, 88, 334, 220, 275, 618, 638. This is like, some of them have been on the watching list for how long it's been there for. 89, 1,000. Fucking hell, it's been 3 years now. Shit. 2, 80, 267, 368, 741, 198, 928, 72, 143. You get the gist. 2. Catch up to everybody watching. Look, shush. To be fair, over half those animes are still currently airing or have just finished airing, so I've got to actually finish watching them. Try a take from us binge watchers and finish something. Look, we'll see. Maybe tomorrow or the day after, I might do an anime night where I'm just going to finish binge watching a load of things. Okay, that's what we might do. Not proficient in hollow combat. Why do I get a feeling the game's really leading us up to actually seeing Weiss or Bell like fighting in the fighting ethereals? No, I can't fight. I'm a proxy after all.
Well, you know, I'm a proxy after all.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me.
That's fair, Debbie.
I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Hang on. What did you just say?
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridil.
Oh no.
Lord Phaethon.
I'm scared.
Don't tell me you don't like him.
There is no way she does not know we're Lord Phaethon. I said Lord Phaethon. It's not that I don't like him. Shut it, Sebby. I'm a lord, you know. The two animes not finished watching right now. One is Solo Leveling, but I'm waiting for dub episodes, and others is Ego. Solo Leveling I watched completely in sub. Fucking love it to bits. Obviously, I prefer dub over sub. I've been getting better recently with sub, but sub Solo Leveling, fucking hell, it is OP. We'll see about that. Actually, I'm Phaethon.
You might not believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon. But I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
No, I'm not a fan of Phaethon.
How should I put this?
I'm not really a fan of Phaethon.
I get it. You're ashamed.
Literally, Zoe.
Because you love him so much. I went through a phase like that once.
To be fair though,
it's okay to
Zebby,
be brave and admit your love.
she knows we're a proxy, so we have a HDD. She's gonna look at it. She's gonna look at the account. The account's gonna say Drift Rex, not Phaethon, because remember, Phaethon got deleted, didn't it?
Relax. I'm with you as you make your journey, fellow fan.
After inexplicably joining Vivian's informal fan club, you listen to her go on about her love of Lord Phaethon for nearly an hour.
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord
Choose,
Phaethon,
Abby,
I
choose.
just can't help myself. Look at the time. I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
So caught up in chatting with a fellow fan, I almost forgot why I'm here. I found out where the remainder of Bringer's belongings ended up. They should be hidden in a hollow in the outer ring. I'll need to make some preparations, so let's meet up in Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Proxy, and I won't let you get hurt. Speaking of, how did you know we're proxies? Because I gathered the information from my intelligence network, of course. Well, your intelligence network is shit. It may look this way, but I got a pretty impressive job and I know many secrets. Since we've agreed to work together, what's the deal with you and the Exaltists? I must foil the Exaltist schemes. Whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. This time, I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltists. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. I need to get back and make some preparations. See you in Blazewood. Vivian leads in a hurry. She seems rather reluctant to discuss her relationship with the Exaltists in detail. Weiss, are you sure you want to head straight into the hollow, or should we use the old trick and connect to Eos instead? That would be a bit safer. But if we connect to Eos, Vivian might recognize us. After all, she's our fan. Don't worry, I have you with me. Let's just go in. You say so, Weiss. Alright, but if anything happens, you have to stay safe. Even though we can stay in touch at any time, I'll still worry. I'll get myself out if anything happens. Good. If anything goes wrong, I'll back up you for right away. Alright, let's take a break for now and wait for Vivian to contact us. After some time, a message from Vivian arrives. I really am getting tongue twisted today, aren't I? Fucking hell. Coding for an hour does not equal yapping out loud for a single topic for an hour. That's the point, Zabby. We still need to do the coding thing I was talking to you about. Since there's less people here, I'll just say it. Basically, I'm trying to code some Twitch API into Checkerbot. I've almost got it working. I've almost got the API fully functional. It's just right now it's one error which is occurring, which is really pissing me off. Oh, what? Perfect. We can learn it together. Business car. A level. It'll probably be a Sunday thing, I think. Back in Blazewood. Home sweet home. I was gonna go to the webhook route. You're probably gonna go WebSocket route. Yeah. To be fair, I was debating webhook or WebSocket. Depends really. There's a couple things I got planned, but again, I'll probably discuss it with you later on. You know, Ambi, you look different. Why do you look different?
Proxy, you're here too. I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here?
What are you two doing here? And what's with the new outfit, Ambi?
I'm here to investigate that incident.
Hey Luke, should I go play a game of League? What type of game? Are we talking draft, ranked, TFT, ARAM? You recall the incident you experienced with Ambi and Trigger. The relevant details have been recorded as tapes and logged in the video archive. If you have time, you should go and refresh your memories with them.
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity.
It's me, what do you think? Ranks. Alright, heads or tails, Danny? Heads or tails?
So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this.
Okay.
Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular.
Tails, no bells. Alright. Flip. We never actually said what we're gonna do, did we? I said tails, but we didn't define whether tails is you win, like you do it, or you don't do it. All right, call again, and call again. Your choice. No, we're doing this again. We're doing it again. Heads or tails? Heads or tails, and whatever you say will be ranked. Tails again. Okay, so if it lands on tails, you do ranked. Uh-oh. Good luck, comrade.
For me, it's just another outfit now.
I'm currently on a 2 losing spree right now, ranked. Pretty legal.
We all have to move on someday.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. And who's this young lady?
Vivian. Her name's Vivian. She's my friend.
This is my friend, Vivian. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance. You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now. You're going into a Hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Yeah, I'm a lot tougher than you look. Well, look. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
You shoot a wink at Ambi and Trigger, who both notice your signal and don't ask any more questions. Right at that moment, a rather familiar-looking lady appears.
Huh.
Oh.
Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
Awkward. Oh. That wasn't freaky at all.
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
Are you okay, Vivian?
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling all right?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you.
I'm
waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
Sienna steps to the side with Ambi as they discuss something. Meanwhile, you look at Vivian with some concern. You aren't looking so good.
You aren't looking so good. What's the matter?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Yeah, there is no rush.
Huh? Yeah, there really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do, 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 do. Hey, level. His job is literally to pull level all day. Nope. Why did you suddenly decide to help Sienna? I thought you didn't really like her. Proxy, do you believe in fate? I do. I see. I've always thought that a predetermined fate is a very sad thing. Proxy, actually, no, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head into the Hollow. Soldier Zero, Ambi. Okay. Trigger. Sniper stance. Gotcha, okay.
So, what is it that you all plan to do here?
We are here to look for something too.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Something extremely important.
Fucking hell.
New Erity's future may well depend on it.
Okay.
Ether vision activate.
Okay.
Right on cue.
Okay, I think I found new people I need to pull for.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore. For when?
So Silver shouldn't exist.
What I'm investigating has something to do with it. Move behind me. I'll pierce right through.
Fucking hell.
Quick shot.
Proxy, let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
Gone.
This is the place.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking. I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go
I
ahead
don't
and
think-
accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way. And sorry for wasting your time like this.
I don't know, Zebby.
I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like quite a nice story, right? In reality, these art collectors are to blame for his death. These pompous big shots discovered his talent and even wanted him to craft forgeries of famous works. Someone as proud as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. Why do I get a feeling like she's related to him? And some days later, he suddenly took his own life. I knew him. He would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know all this? Was that legendary artist was my... Knew it. Was my husband. Knew his father. My condolences. Thank you, but I might not need it anymore. So who exactly are those big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you. It's the Ravenlock family. The matter I just discussed with Miss Amby is also related to them. The collectible you asked me to bid on earlier? I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. Isn't this your husband's final work? It's fine. Our bond doesn't need to be anchored to any object. And I don't need those works to remember him. It's much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Proxy, may I speak with Miss Sienna alone for a moment? Of course. Vivian and Sienna, step aside and discuss something in private. Alright, regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. Here's my wedding ring. I'll be extremely grateful to you. Okay, let's go. No dodge, an MF game for me. No dodge, an MF game for me. Oh, so you're playing MF. Oh, good luck. You find some food left in the hollow for unknown reasons. Clearly, there's no sign of the ring Sienna is looking for among these items. Proxy, if you're hungry, I brought some food with me. Thanks, but I'm not hungry. Do I really look like I want to eat those leftovers? You actually do. Just a little. Oh.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
I want that crate, but I can't get it.
Neither do I.
Suspicious item. You find the plush toy. After squeezing and kneading it thoroughly, you realise it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one would hide a ring inside the stuffing of a plush toy, right? Don't worry, there's nothing inside. I've already gone through it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
It's pretty cute.
Wait, bollocks. Went past it. You find the lunchbox. After bracing yourself, you crack it open and peek inside. Whether lucky or unlucky, the box is empty. No one would put a ring in a lunchbox. It would spoil the taste. Right, okay.
A fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
You find some scattered oil barrels. After careful searching, you find nothing resembling the ring inside them. Does Sienna actually want to find this so-called ring? What do you mean? She said she's looking for the wedding ring, but she also said she don't need any objects to remember her husband. We've been searching here for so long and found nothing. She's fucking putting us in a wild goose chase. Now she's probably gonna fuck off, isn't she? Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It was just an excuse. Let's go back. Yep.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna. Her location should still be safe. I hope.
She's not here. Oh. She's fucking dead. By the time you return, You discover Sienna with her eyes closed peacefully. Wait, she's actually fucking dead?
Her vital signs are gone.
I was just joking! Oh.
What happened? I guess this was her final scam.
Shortly before.
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan.
Vivian saw the future. She had a premonition, didn't she? That's what it was earlier. That's why she had a tear, because she knew Sienna was going to die.
I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
After saying this, Vivian falls silent for a moment.
She was betting that we'd help her. So, you were aware of this the whole time? Yes. Because I saw it.
Vivian falls silent for a moment, as if recalling the memory of back when she shed tears in front of Sienna.
You might not believe me.
Told ya.
I've had this ability to
I'm fucking
see the
calling
future
everything
since
today.
I was a little girl. But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
Fuck.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry.
After recounting the stories of her past, Vivian stays silent for a long time, as if struggling to break free from the shackles of those dark memories.
Every time it's the same.
Fuck.
In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
It's not your fault.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what, I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
So, Miss Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yeah, every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I love how we were just casually chatting with a dead body right beside us. And it's meant to be a colourful, joyful game. Why the fuck is it getting dark? Because, Debbie, have you noticed this fucking trend? Every single game, every single movie, every single fucking film, every single anime, doesn't matter what, always starts super happy, joyful, colourful. And it always gets fucking dark. Always. Good example is fucking Aphmel with My Street. Just a nice casual little role play of friends living on the same street together. Fucking hell, that fucking thing ended up. But I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too hard on yourself. Vivian falls silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue the topic. Sienna said that the compensation from the Ravenlock family's hollow corruption insurance is enough to settle her daughter's mirror for life. Though it's hard to imagine the notorious stingy Hartman engaging in such a money-losing business. Maybe Tops demands it. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, there have been rumours that the Ravenlock family had fallen out of favour with Tops for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Tops. Sienna is actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. I see. I wonder she was able to gather classified information. She said she tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she did was meaningful. Same goes for you, Miss Vivian. Yes, Debbie, yes. Everyone, it seems there are ethereals nearby. It's not safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward.
Proxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
Yeah.
That's quite the sudden question. I think that it can.
In my memory, this has happened countless times already. If I only see these misfortunes.
I feel like we've got our own destiny and all that, but we can. There's several different paths that we can take. We're not just set on one path.
Proxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's not a big boy.
The target's weary. Roger. Quick shot. Recalibrating. I'm on it.
Just got the ult off as well. I wanted to try the ult.
I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you. She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Trigger and Ambi leave.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
About your prophecies of disaster.
Can you tell me a little more about your visions of misfortune?
It's a really long story. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations, but every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
Oh, I don't mind. Why would I be offended?
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
It's not a curse. I think it's a gift.
It's not a curse. Actually, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really? Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
Found it. Vending machine. Bringer's belongings are probably stashed away in here. Why the vending machine? That's the intelligence I got. Maybe Bringer thought this was a good spot. Anyway, let's look around first. Search the vending machine up and down, but find nothing.
Looks like it isn't in here.
Fuck off. Another vending machine, perhaps? Aha! I knew it. There must be other vending machines nearby. This should be the one. Brings belongings. What could they be? You search the vending machine in front of you. Thoroughly, still nothing.
Strange. There's nothing in here.
Another one. Proxy, I have a feeling. Bringer's belongings are definitely inside this machine. I believe you. Alright, let's search it thoroughly. You carefully search the vending machine and still find nothing. Just about to give up, you kick the You kick the vending machine by accident. By accident, I kicked it on purpose. Where a drink would normally roll out, a worn out notebook appears instead. Wow, Master Proxy, so this is how it's done? Your league's ahead of professional intelligence brokers. Hugo! Uh-oh. Bring his notebook. Hopefully Hugo doesn't see it off us.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
You and Vivian flip through Bringer's notebook together, ignoring the surrounding danger for some time, till the shriek of an ethereal suddenly rings out nearby. However, a moment later, a strange yet familiar figure materializes to block the ethereal, disposing of it with ease.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while.
Here you go.
Don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the Proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Wait a minute. Companion?
Hang on. Did you say companion? So you two know each other?
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before.
Are we just being backstabbed again?
I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
No! So you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage?
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get backstage and tamper with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives.
Just, you want me to hand over the notebook?
As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
Kinda makes sense, but Lycan said...
But Lycan said that you're very dangerous, and we should be careful.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past. And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies, like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
I agree, but I disagree. Should we say we agree just to stay on the good sides right now? I mean, we're kind of outnumbered, so we probably should stay in the good graces, right? That might be the best call. I mean, I agree, but I disagree. It's always good, like Robin Hood, still for the rich, give to the poor. But at the same time, I don't know. And you yourself don't exactly have combat knowledge, exactly.
All right, that makes sense. I can agree with that.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
But the key word is for the moment. I need some time to think about this.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you
I
more
would,
at
actually.
ease. Right. Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Well, if those are the terms, you've got a deal.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
Fancy collectible. A collectible gifted by Vivian. Looks like an expensive and exquisite piece of art, but it seems hollow inside. Might that mess with its value?
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
Okay. After leaving the Hollow, Hugo and the others return to the video store. Oh, I'm Hugo. Yo. Weiss and Bell's network game is unmatched. Understatement. since we're already here at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films? My apologies everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery now. So you actually own a gallery? I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well. Alright, I'll serve Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, Blue Wolf. Well, well. If it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo. Long time no see. I assume you finished the task I asked you to do, yes? Done as promised. I've already found buyers for the goods you gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course, I also recommended your gallery to them as instructed, and spread the word about it in the circle. But getting rid of all the exquisite stuff so suddenly. You're not in trouble, are you? If you had funding issues, I'm also your guy. I've got friends who offer loan services. Thanks for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and I have more than just you as my middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see. Those rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thanks for the kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. Now, time to find that guy. I remember him mentioning that he'll dress up in something more presentable this time. I would say I wish I could network like that too, but I'm somehow this year one person away from Discord CEO and CTO themselves. Fucking hell, Zevi. How could you, Blue Wolf? How could you? Lumina Square. Yeah, Discord CEO is Jason, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah. Well, have all of them been presentable? This looks like him. Serious man. I'm back. How'd it go? When the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, in which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman? The left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer. I can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? A meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Or should I say, waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thanks, I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I can stop you anyways. You already caused the scene at the auction. That robe of heroes stunt. I can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from before is linked to him too. I heard they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. The Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards, doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil, and swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. But Hartman, he's the worst of the bunch. Rumour says that he personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. I know, relax. I don't plan on clashing with him head on. You better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. I can never win an argument against you. Don't forget, the Ravenlock family's in bed with those exaltist lunatics. Who knows what awful scheme they've been cooking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how's Lycan doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. What? I know you split up, but it's been years. You still not over it? Don't know, don't care. If there's nothing else, I'll get going now. Alright, fine. Good luck. The students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion and you hear a familiar name. Jason Citrus, oh god. MF Gamers Tom support against Jinx Rail went 11.38, second highest damage on the team. Hey, good shit, man. Oh, they had a lever as well, huh? Level 8. Oh, had to be the jungler. So, that Mockingbird Phantom Thieves Syndicate only looks flashy, but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Tops remains unshakable, and those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. But doesn't the mere existence of Mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among the evildoers. Really? But what can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game. To the big shots, Mockingbird's like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly. So they just let it be. So what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want change. Without power or influence, it's all futile. The first steps should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining tops. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished. Just like the creation requires destruction. Sounds exactly like something Vivian would say. It's really possible to join tops. Many would probably defect immediately. True, and return down money. It's almost time for the meeting of Hartman. Time to go. May or may not have outplayed that car while waiting for my support and jungle to get back to me, and yeah, oh god. Why hello there. Your invitation has been confirmed. Arrogant man. You're the one who's got business with Master Hartman? Correct. Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with this meeting amid his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You better add.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after.
Oh?
I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
I get attacked by the fly again.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for tops.
You want to join tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, You'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with tops. I know that far too well.
You know what I would have said? That's giving away too much info. I would have said, I don't even know where it is. Only my one of my subordinates knows where it is. So if they try to take me captive right now, what are they going to do? Pour out information I don't know? I mean, I do actually. Even though he would know, but it's a bluff. But hey, it's a bluff's a bluff.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
Hartman calls over the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. He lifts his glass and nods to Hugo before draining it in one gulp. Hugo flashes a smug grin as he follows suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Oh.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him! Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. You should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled. He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo.
Apparently 2 people today, Non.
As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
Father! Before this, I was number 1.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
On the other side, after Hugo leaves. Proxy, it looks like you have something to say. About that chosen one. Well, the truth is, we've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy. In other words, chosen one. Fine, I believe you. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anyway, it's fine. Oh, you arrive at Luminous Square with Vivian. Apparently, Zevi, send help, quick. Send, get the boys. SOS.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy.
I need a rescue team.
Today was quite eventful. If I were to head back now, I probably wouldn't be able to fall asleep. You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
God damn it, Non. Vibey music. I like it. I need to take a screenshot of the background again as well. Yep.
Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
Did I pick the right options and I'm getting like a secret, like, extra set of dialogue?
Proxy.
I'm scared.
I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet.
We are Lord Phaethon. Well, not a lord.
I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame.
What damn it, Zeppy?
Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura. And ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
Didn't Weiss X like everyone at this point?
By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, They formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
What's your take on Hugo?
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
After chatting for a while, you say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late. Time to head back to the video store and get some proper rest. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Belle. Weiss, you're a bit late today. I had a long chat with Vivian. I see. Well, it's getting late. You should call it a day. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. Weiss, Vivian contacted us. She said you'll be investigating the Hollows tomorrow. Besides her, Hugo and Lycan. Ambi, whom we recommended before, will also be joining in this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. But you still plan on heading straight, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm used to it. Alright, with so many friends around this time, you should be in good hands. I'll wait for you at home. Then, no matter what happens, remember safety first. Now get some rest. Okay, we're not going to do that. Because I looked at the time. What the fuck's going on here? Notebook and there's something underneath it. Memo and notebook. They're both inside each other. Okay, interesting. That's a little bug. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it here because I've got a load of Formula 1 to watch. Got practice 1, practice 2, and I've got some F2 and F3 I've got to watch as well. And I need to do that before it gets too late, and I've got work tomorrow. So, yeah. Partly is also because we streamed an hour late. So that's, yeah. Shit happens, you know. Anyway, so we may be live tomorrow. We'll see. I have something which may be getting in the way tomorrow. We'll see. So I'll let you guys know. And we'll go from there. So there won't be any Zenless tomorrow. If we do a stream tomorrow, most likely Hypixel. Sunday, again, I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be a stream because I've remembered at 6 o'clock where I would stream. It's Formula 1 race time. It's when the race begins. So if not, depending on what happens, will depend on what we do. If we do the stream on Sunday, I might do some more Zenless then. If not, that's going to be it for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys next time.